First thing you must know is that all syncs to your iPhone have to be done through iTunes. So if you don't have that software, go to the internet and get the latest version, at least 10.5.2++. I use the Audacity software to make a music clip and then imported that clip into iTunes library. And there's my selection, and now we're ready to go with the process. I'm going to right-click and choose Get Info. Pick the second tab over called the Info tab. And I'm going to remove any information other than the name of the clip. Here's Artist. I'm going to take it out. And here's the album. I'm going to take it out. And also remove any other information other than the name of the clip, because this is going to confuse the process and it's probably not going to work. So I'm going to, if you don't do this, I'm going to click OK and then go back to the clip and right click again, Get Info, this time to the Options tab and look at the middle. I'm going to put a check mark in the start time, which is 0, and in the stop time, which is almost 14 seconds. This number, the stop time, has to be 30 seconds or less. So if you're over 30 seconds, you might as well go back right now and edit your clip, because it's likely not going to work. So the stop time, 30 seconds or less, and we're going to click OK. We are back at the library again, and we're going to right-click your selection for the third time. And we're going to pick a different item this time. Down toward the middle, we're going to choose Create AAC Version. And it has done so. And now you'll see that there are 2 entries. And we're going to use the AAC version. And the question arises, well, which one is it? There's a way to check this in case you get confused. Let's look at the top one here. We're going to right-click, choose Get Info, and look at the summary. And we see the kind is a WAV file. That is our original file. So I'm going to cancel that, and I know that this second one then is the AAC file. And I'll check it just to be sure. Right-click, Get Info, Summary, AAC file. So I know that this second one then is the one we want. Back at the library, we're going to right-click our selection again and choose Show in Windows Explorer. In some systems, this may say Show in Finder, but ours is Windows Explorer. So we do that, and we see the file here that has been created. It's a .m4a, and I'm going to right-click that and choose Copy. Going to navigate to the desktop, if I can find a way through there, to find a spot. And we're going to right-click on the desktop and choose Paste. And there is our file. Now we're going to rename it. Right-click the file, choose Rename, and change the extension from M4A to M4R. So it now reads .m4r. And click on the desktop. It might become unstable. Are you sure you want to change it? The answer is yes. We are now back in the library, and we are going to select both of the entries of the clip file. I've got one of them highlighted already. I'm going to hold down the Control key and pick the other one, and then delete and confirm delete. Where do you want to move them? Whatever. Put them in the recycle bin, and they're gone. Now we need to return to the desktop and double-click our selection, and we're going to let it play out. Remember, it's about 13 seconds or so. So wait till it's finished. And then in the library again, on the left side under Tones, there is our new ringtone. I'm not going to have time to fully explain this. Just take my advice and create a folder. Move these ringtone icons off of the desktop and put them in that special folder and hold on to them. And every ringtone you make, put in that folder. The reason for that, very quickly, is if at a later time you decide you're going to create one new ringtone and try to sync it to your phone, it will erase everything that you have on the phone and just sync the one ringtone. So if you have these in a file that you've saved, you can bring them into your library and then take them all back over with a sync. I'm not sure if that makes any sense at all, but one of these days, if you have to do it, you'll be glad you have this file made. Here are a couple of notes about syncing to your iPhone if this is the first time you've done it. Connect your phone, and on the left you will see under Devices your phone appear. And so you click it, and across the top you have some options, and toward the middle here is Tones. You click Tones and then put a check mark in Sync Tones, and then the ringtones will appear here, and you can choose which ones you want to export to the iPhone. When you're done with that, down in the right corner will be the word Apply, and it's a fairly simple process then that the ringtones will be synced to the phone. It's fairly easy if this is the first time you've done it. If you are trying to add ringtones, there's a word of caution we'll put out here, because any ringtone now that you sync to the iPhone, it will erase the tones that are already on your iPhone and put this in. So that's the reason I suggested having a special folder with the ringtones that are on your computer. So if you want to keep them all on there, you'll need to add that folder to your library and then come back to this screen and sync all tones. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but if you get in and try to do it, you'll see what I mean. So be sure to put a check mark in Sync Tones, pick the ones you want, and down in the right-hand corner, click Apply, and that should do it for you.